welcome to the Daily Tap. This is your invitation to step away from your busy day and drop down out of that hectic mind and tap into calm as we use EFT tapping and an inspiration inspired by an oracle card to tap in some calmness in your day or evening or wherever you're tuning in from. Using EFT, of course, it can sometimes feel miraculous because you can be very skeptical. And then when you start using it, you're like, wow, it really does help you just relieve stress in a very quick way, turn off your fight, flight, freeze, fawn response, relax your nervous system, help your body heal, and release emotional and physical pain, among many other things. So as I'm shuffling right now, I'd like for you to check in with your body and notice, where are you feeling stress today? What part of your body is holding any kind of stress? Some constriction or tightness, discomfort, unease, aches and pains, indigestion, anything going on, rapid heartbeat, for instance. And see what's happening for you. And just notice how intense it is right now. And if you can give it a number, 0 to 10, 10 being right up on top, at the verge of panic. Okay. And I want you to notice what happens in your body, how it reacts when I show you this deck and we pull the card for the collective. This is Healing the Inner Child Oracle by Nina Mongendre. Mongendre? Okay, so the inner child, inside the box, it says, no matter what your childhood was like, it's never too late to heal. And the other side of the box, it's fascinating, right? Okay, so we always ask, what do we need to know today for the highest good and greatest joy of all? And this message is timeless, so regardless of when you receive it, it was meant for you. It's happening in your body. Beautiful green, integration. Let's have a look. It's always good to discover things about ourselves and then to integrate the shadow sides that we have pushed aside, pushed down, ignored. Okay, integration, the invitation. Another way to describe the inner child is to say that it is a part of you. This is what in a coaching and psychology world, we might call it parts work. We have many parts. Some we are aware of, and others we have hidden away. The journey to feeling whole is a reclaiming of the many inner parts, seeing each one and accepting it while retaining our authority as the adult. These young inner parts are often afraid and need our guidance. They are frozen in time. In the moment a trauma took place. Once they trust that it's safe to be seen and heard, they become a resource and an ally. A new self emerges once we have integrated our exiled parts, a self that is resilient, creative, vital, and compassionate. In his book, Homecoming, Reclaiming and Championing Your Inner Child, John Bradshaw describes, as you allow your child to become an integral part of your life, dialoguing with him or her, listening to her, setting boundaries for her, letting her know that you will never leave her, a new power and creativity begin to emerge. Just as in your family lineage, in which each person belongs no matter what, in your internal system, no part can be excluded without consequences. It is time now to integrate an inner part and weave back together what was separated. And this happens all the time. It's very subconscious. You never really know for sure. Okay, so there's more to it. Let me see if I can continue here. So take a few slow, deep breaths and bring your attention to your body and the sensation of gravity holding your body in space. So there's a little sort of meditation there to just feel your body for this moment and feel the support of the surface that you're sitting on or standing on, and notice how you can soften into this moment, relaxing deeper with each breath. So this is a meditation. I'm going to skip through most of it. And just sink in and think about the parts of you that might be bothering you and how they show up. And does it have a story to tell? And whose story is it? Do you have that inner critic? That's part of you. Do you have that self-doubt? That's a part of you. Whenever we say stuff and we say, oh gosh, I'm so stupid. No, a part of me does stupid things sometimes, but it's not all of me. Okay, so, why did it have to hide from your awareness for so long? Well, most of the time it's because we've pushed it down. We've denied it. So take a few moments to look at the image on this card again. And take a look about the makeup of the magnificence of who you are in this moment. How do you sense these parts weaving together and integrating? We're like a multifaceted gem, right? And you turn it from different directions, there's another part to see. Do you see them as maybe colorful shapes creating a tapestry? Do these parts of you have names? I like to name mine. It's easier to dialogue with the parts of yourself when you can give them a name. And you can journal or do some tapping or both. Some parts attempt to protect us from reliving a hurtful experience from the past by acting as protectors, hiding away other parts of us that are stuck in pain, shame, and fear behind a facade of perfectionism or indifference. Each part deserves recognition and to be given a place. The integration takes time and patience, but it is worthwhile. So looking at those parts of us takes time, but if something comes up for you and you feel a moment of some sort of negative emotion, some sort of bodily sensation, just tap into it and ask, what is this? What do I need to know here? And it may show up as sadness or self-doubt or anger, frustration, anxiety. What part of you is the anxious one? Where does that come from, right? And you can just kind of investigate for a moment. So let's see some sort of affirmation we can create today from this particular card. Let's see. So remember, all you need are your fingertips to tap along with me. Tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. Coming into your body, noticing what happened when we looked at that image and we talked about your inner child. And just repeat after me as we tap, starting on the eyebrow. I recognize that I have hidden parts to myself, side of the eye, and that all of my younger selves, under the eye, are still within me, under the nose. And sometimes they are afraid for me, chin. And when they keep me from doing things or they get me upset, collarbone, I can know that it's them protecting me. Underarm, keeping me from getting hurt. Top of the head. And I can become aware of that. Eyebrow. And let these parts of me know that I am safe. Under eye, that we are safe. Under nose, that all of me is safe. Chin, that these parts of me have been hidden for too long. Collarbones, and I am open to discovering the gifts that they hold for me. Underarm, that every part of me does have a gift. Top of the head. And I am open to discovering all the power within me. Eyebrow, and allowing this inner child in me, side of the eye, to feel safe. Under eye, and know that all is well. And to the third eye. So it is. Amen. So I invite you to take a moment, do some journaling, do some tapping, and investigate the parts of you that you have pushed aside for a while and denied. Because guess what? Along with all the negative things we don't want to look at, we also have the wants and needs and desires that we have pushed down as well. They're all mixed up in there. So take a look and see what comes through. And let me know how you're doing. Remember that the more often you tap, whether with words or not, one point or all of them, the more often you do it, the more it can transform your life, like it has mine. So notice where your stress is right now. Have we relaxed it a little bit? Perhaps you might have been amped up a little just to know that there's all this parts of you that you haven't investigated. Remember, there is no blame. There's only curiosity and compassion. So keep tapping and see what's under there. Reach out if you need some support. I'm always here. And I'll see you next time. Remember, you are loved. I see your beauty. I see your light shine.